Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Luca Doncic was second highest in All-Star voting for 2021. His creative style captivates fans, and he said he's at his best when he's having fun out there. As for the pressure, he said, quote, "That's been a part of my life from when I was 13 years old, so I just don't feel it anymore. Guys must be nice."
Yeah, you're right about that. Thanks, Allie. So here's the Clippers starting group. The talented pair of George and Kawhi at the 2 and the 3. Marcus Morris out there with Serge Ibaka. And it's Beverly in at the point. And for the Mavericks, at the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. Luca Doncic is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Having depth in the NBA is everything. First of all, having a great bench, you have productive practices where you continue to push each other throughout the season. But most importantly, the season, the wear and tear as a result of 82 games, having a bench can help you win games and save you and only enhance your efforts and your performance throughout the season. So teams that have depth have a chance for great success.
Porzingis misses. Beverly outside. Pass to Ibaka. Over Hardaway. Ibaka's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Doncic against Beverly. Doncic, no good. Beverly outside. Sweet little floater.
A shot that Beverly's developed. Once you have the floater, you don't always have to get to the rim.
You know, Grant, Pat Beverly said he's trying to be the best defender on the planet. And the way he competes, I believe him.
I believe it too. I mean, this young man from Chicago spent 5 years fighting and scrapping overseas. Defense became his meal ticket. But even in the NBA, he's never lost that chip on his shoulder.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Now here's George. Outside Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
So it's the Clippers now. And here's Beverly. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
With the step back. Porzingis with a screen on Beverly. Doncic passes to Richardson. Beverly with a steal. Takes it inside. That one falls. Beverly's got his second basket on the night.
I love this about Patrick Beverly. He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They kick it out to Porzingis. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Beverly outside. Leonard for 3. The shot no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And earlier we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win. and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move.
And that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
That's a big part of their identity, B.A. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. Josh Richardson out there with Luca Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so here are the Clippers. Following the score by Dallas. Pass to Leonard. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks trailing.
Kawhi Leonard, the 2019 Finals MVP. He clearly had the doubters and critics on his mind as he celebrated, as we heard, from the inscription he had inside his title ring.
Now here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Leonard. And Porzingis with the block. Doncic against Williams. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Smithy, you talk about Kawhi's critics. You know, after he left the Spurs, Coach Greg Popovich said he hadn't been much of a leader there. How about his leadership now?
Well, B.A., not a rah-rah guy or a towel waver. He leads by example. The way he works, competes at both ends, and wins. So to me, that answers the question of leadership.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Beverly comes in for Paul George. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the son of a European pro, Luca Doncic said, quote, "I always had a ball in my hand, and I started training when I was 7 years old. All I dreamed about was being in the NBA. So when Doncic last season was one of the youngest all-star starters in league history, he said, this is like the dream come true.
And he's going to be living that dream for a long time. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Good on the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Kennard outside to win the run. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And is blocked. Now Kennard outside. Williams. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Brunson.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They did not want to go into halftime trailing. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and now they hold a 2-point advantage. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively. They've been shooting the lights out of the ball. They're running their strong offensive system and making the most of every good shot that they get.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, Ernie, this is definitely a big wake-up call for them. Their field goal percentage is sitting in the low 30s. They came out unfocused. unmotivated, unprepared. If they can't turn the tide and play with greater efficiency, it's going to be a long second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luca Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Beverly and George make up the backcourt, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. The Mavericks leading.
And to think, B.A., last season, Kawhi Leonard recorded the first triple-double of his career. Now, as great as he is, it's surprising to me that it took him 9 seasons to get one. But his passing has now reached another level.
Porzingis with a screen on Beverly. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway against Leonard. Counted. And to your point, Grant, last season, far and away, the most assists per game of Kawhi's career.
No question, B.A. No, we're used to thinking of him more as a play terminator than a playmaker. And with this high efficiency and low turnovers, there's no problem with that. But he wants to be great in all facets of the game. They have no answer defensively inside.
Beverly against Richardson. Here's Morris. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Doncic against George. Pass to Richardson. Takes a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
I love that catch and shoot. Defensively, you've got to close hard. Josh is dangerous in that area.
Ibaka finds Beverly. Now Leonard. Shoots over Powell. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Leonard against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Leonard passes to Morris. Here's Ibaka. And it's rejected.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I mean, those are the plays that get you a lead and keep you a lead as well.
.16 seconds left in the third. Outside, Williams. Tries to spin move. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Williams. Leonard's got 7 points.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 8. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
They've got Jalen Brunson. James Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleba. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Williams. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Brunson with it. Pass to Johnson. Six to shoot. Off the mark there with a three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Now here's Zubac. There's the triple. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
That one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out as well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
For three, George. Rebounded by Kleba.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The three ball. The shot no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Kennard. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Luca Doncic.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Doncic finds Richardson. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
On the wing, Richardson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Lou Williams.
Almost converts despite the contact.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Leonard with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Leonard gets the bucket.
This is what Kawhi provides. 100% of effort. Loves to take it right to you.
Here's Dallas now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luca, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luca.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.